Welcome to Point Blank Period, Point Blank Period.
Point blank period.
Point blank period.
Point Blank Period. No pressure.
Can't have a baseball conversation without bringing up Ohtani.
He's a great pitcher and a power hitter. Yo, this man's top 5.
I'm still taking today's NFL.
I'm going with the 90s.
None of them are better than Brady.
This is your argument?
No, what I'm saying is, who's MVP? Do they not matter no more?
Like, everything you said before that point is irrelevant.
Not how the NFL works, baby. We drafted your replacement already. So
I don't gotta talk to no peon.
why not just come back and prove?
This time he's really going off. Fireworks.
Because we can't argue facts. What I told you when you got involved with this.
This
Grown
is
man business. Grown man business.
But let's get to wrestling in particular. This is our WWE WrestleMania pregame. And I'm going to start with you, Mr. KD. Unstoppable Force versus the Immovable Object. Brock Lesnar versus Obi Femi. What's your thoughts about this before we get to the next topic? So
you use the wrong nicknames. It's the ruler, Obafemi, versus the beast, Brock Lesnar.
The beast incarnate right there.
Yeah, you got to say it like Paul Heyman.
Brock
Lesnar.
Yeah. But no, what was the direct question though?
Say this. Paul Heyman mic skills might be 10 out of 10.
He's the greatest man.
Easily one of the greatest managers of all time.
No, I don't think we can say one of. He's the greatest manager.
We'll have to talk about that on a future pod.
But what was the direct question for this topic? What was it?
Oh, Brock versus Oba.
What about it?
Your thoughts? What's your thoughts about this?
Yeah,
What's your
I'm
prediction?
excited.
How you think the fight gonna be?
I'm excited about it, man. I think that's what I'm torn on because they're pointing towards Oba, but I don't think you can. Brock can't lose now because every interaction they've had, he has not even looked dangerous as he should be. So I think they're going to swerve everything with Brock winning. But if you're going to do it the right way, you got to have Oba winning this one and then going on to something else, another storyline bigger than that, because you got to capitalize on it. He is the biggest thing going into WrestleMania as far as the reaction to the crowd and to the wrestling culture. So you got to capitalize on this moment. If you let Brock beat him, then you're kind of going to defeat everything that you built up. But at the same time, how do you value Brock? Is he at that point of his career where he's just putting guys over? Or do you still value him?
That's actually one of the points that I was gonna make. It's like, I mean, I feel like Brock's putting Oba over enough to, like you said, it's either to put him over when it comes to WrestleMania, and if you do put him over at WrestleMania, does this hint at a potential retirement for Brock at SummerSlam?
Oh, with Gunther?
Yes, being that Ray backed out of the match with Gunther, so he could potentially have a retirement match against his son.
So who you got winning, man? You tiptoeing around it. You got Oba?
Oh, I got Oba winning.
For argument narratives, I'm going Brock.
That's cool.
But the right move would be Oba though.
You gonna see the first. You gonna see Brock Lesnar get the second 450.
Is it gonna be a squash or is it gonna be a competitive match?
Nah, I think it's gonna be a good match. Like you said, these are two beasts running at each other. Like this is gonna be something.
I want to see my man take a first class trip to Suplex City. I gotta see this. He got to be throwing Oba around. I want to see it at least for a period in the match.
I feel like he gonna get Oba once, but I don't see him, like you said, I don't see him just throwing him around.
Suplex City. I want to see him go from corner to corner. Suplex City.
Oh, I mean, outside of Brock and Oba, I mean, you got a lineup. I mean, you got Gunther and Seth. You still got Cody and Randy. Like, what you thinking about these matches?
No, Seth and Gunther might be the most match I'm most excited for. And the crazy thing is,
it's technicians.
Probably the match with the least storyline. Like they just basically threw this out there and it worked for me personally. Because I have no doubt they're going to put on a performance when they get in the ring. Now, I think Braun Breaker's going to play a part into the turnout and the result of the match. But if they keep Braun out of it, I think this has the chance to steal the night or steal both nights, if that's with these two guys. So I'm very excited about that one. The ladder match, I'm excited, man. You got Old Man Ray, and then you got the Young Gunners. You got Penta, who's
Yeah,
younger, Javon Evans,
Penta, Javon Evans.
Dragon Lee. You got some guys in there that can have some highlight moments, especially Javon Evans. I feel like he's going to get that Kofi Kingston narrative every time
Javon Evans is electric.
Then his athleticism is superb. It's out of this world. So he's going to be able to do something to steal a moment out of this match for sure. I don't even know who I would pick as a winner though. I don't know. Yeah, so those are the other two that I'm excited about, and then low key I'm excited about Balor and Dom because I'm just a Dom fan, so I'm excited about that match.
I'm excited for the return of the Demon potentially.
Ain't no potential.
I'm gonna say I forgot they did release everything, which I also am not a fan of, but I'm excited for the return of the Demon. I'm not so sure about. I'm not sure about Dom winning that match, but I do think Dom can come out on top if he plays his cards right. Dom's very strategic in ring.
I like Dom, man. I like him. That one day where he hosts the WWE Championship, that's gonna be a moment for me because I want to see him get there. So yeah, you got to remember when he was in the Eddie Guerrero storyline way back, when he was just a little.
Yeah, when they was fighting for adoption papers. They was having a whole match for adoption papers.
It's something about when you see somebody grow up in the business, you want them to reach. The storyline is just beautiful when you reach the pinnacle. So I hope he'll get there. I think he'll get there.
That's kind of how I feel with Cody, because it's like I seen him come in, and now I see him now. Like I watched you be the whipping boy along with Ted DiBiase Jr. to Randy, and then now you are the American Nightmare.
We all got to remember Stardust. We done seen you go through some stuff.
Yeah.
No,
I literally seen you at the bottom up to the top. So it's like
that's true. Because it's the narrative. It's because wrestling, and we stayed on this longer than we should have, but it's always been about the storyline. Like the wrestling is the first thing, but the storyline is important as well. And guys like Cody, guys like Dom, the storyline is written for you. Just don't screw it up. So you wanna see those guys get to the top.
All right. Before we get to the next topic, is any more WrestleMania or anything else that y'all really curious about WrestleMania? Anything, any matches, any angles, something they missed, whatever thoughts you got about WrestleMania before it happens.
I want to know what Drew McIntyre is gonna do. What is Drew McIntyre gonna do once Randy hoists this title?
Once? Oh, it's already written, huh?
Oh, I'm declaring it.
I got a problem with the celebrity involvement, man. I spoke on it last week, and I'm gonna double down so you know how serious I am. It's getting out of pocket.
I don't know. I like Yachty and Trick Williams. I'm not a fan of Speed and Jelly Roll.
We got Little Yachty, Jelly Roll, Speed, and I'm gonna count Pat McAfee at this point because they only went for
count Pat McAfee.
Celebrity guy. It's getting out of here. It's getting out of here. McAfee walked out with the belt. Why is it not on Randy? He's getting out of pocket.
Like I said, I like Trick Williams and Yachty. I feel like they actually feed off of each other. Like in a Paul Heyman like role, Yachty's definitely Trick Williams' hype man.
But Amar, we can't praise them for the laziness. Yachty just was thrown there. There was no type of development of his character and where he stands. We just threw him out there and said, "Hey, we're gonna get some more views." That's lazy.
Yeah, I mean, it was a childhood dream of Yachty's, and they fulfilled it for him.
Well, I got a childhood dream to be a WWE wrestler too. Call me.
Hey,
well, I ain't a celebrity. My fault. I ain't a celebrity yet.
Celebrity involvement.
Hey, we got new goals. We want you to get this podcast to the point me and Amari can be managers at WrestleMania.
I got you.
Oh yeah.
Got you.
I gotta figure out how I cut my first promo.
All right. With that being said, I'm gonna start with you, Mr. KD.